What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my current favorite products. I'm wearing literally just about everything today, so we're going to dive into everything. I'm going to share with you what I've been loving. I didn't do a favorites video for the month of June, so this is kind of combined with June and July, but we have quite a bit of products to talk about. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's start off with something important, sunscreen. I have absolutely been loving this. e.l.f. really did the thing with this. The e.l.f. Invisible Sunscreen has been a game changer for me this summer because it kind of has like a soft matte kind of finish to it. It's great if you have oily skin. I've been using more of a glowy sunscreen where I like the glowy sunscreen. I feel like for the fall and the winter, I'm gonna go back to that, but for the summer, my oils have been out to play and I don't want to play with my oils. I don't. So this has been a game changer for me. I've been loving it. A little bit goes a long way because of the texture of this. And it also acts like a primer as well. It kind of adds like a soft blur to the skin. If you're curious about how this compares to the Whoa Glow from e.l.f., I did post a YouTube short if you want to see the comparisons. I got you. I literally just filmed another video before this one doing a lot of swatches, so I have a lot of glitter and shimmer on my hands. Next product is also from e.l.f. This is the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This is so good. Ever since I tried this out, I have been reaching for this primer nonstop. I love that it creates a smooth canvas for the makeup, but not only that, I feel like this primer is so much better than the OG Pot Putty Primer because I felt like with that one, it was harder to blend, it was stiffer. I felt like you really had to work it into the skin, whereas this one is very smooth and easy to use because, hello, it is a liquid, but I've been loving this. I didn't know this was a product that I needed, but I loved what the OG Putty Primer did. I just didn't like how long it took for me to blend that product into the skin. And with this, it's seamless and so easy. Another primer I've been loving is from danessa Myricks. No secret here, but this is the truth. I know this is a hit or miss for some people, but for me, this is a true hit. So I have been rocking with the Universal for the longest. I've hit pan, which is very satisfying to me. If you know, you know. I've been using the Skin Tint, which is also part of this video. Surprise, surprise. But I've been using the Skin Tint and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time for me to go out and get the tinted version of this balm to add more coverage. And that's exactly what I did. I got the shade 9 and I've been using this every time I wear the skin tint to add more coverage to the skin. I do have it on today. I feel like this is kind of like a skin tint in itself, except less coverage, but it's still giving you coverage to your skin tint and covering a little bit, like a very light coverage of something. If you have oily or combo skin, this is going to be your everything. Trust me, this does an amazing job at controlling the oils because it has Upsolite in it. But I also feel like if you have more dry, you know, normal skin, you're gonna like this product too because it doesn't dry out the skin. If anything, it creates a very smooth canvas. It just dries down to like a powder kind of finish. It really is beneficial even if you like sweat a lot or anything like that. It's not just for, you know, oily combo skin. It's for everyone, and I love that about the product. Next up is the Skin Tint. Of course, you know, this product has really been a favorite of mine. I have not needed to touch any other foundations in my collection. I love how lightweight this feels on the skin. It also looks beautiful on the skin. I was very skeptical at first. I was not gonna pick this up because I thought it wouldn't work for me. And boy, was I wrong. The way that this wears is so amazing. I love this skin tint. I have not shown love to any other foundation based product in my collection since having this because this is perfect for the summer. Like, it's one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Like, I love this. And I also love that this is a skin tint that you can pair with, you know, lighter coverage makeup days or even full glam makeup days. This skin tint holds up for it all, and I just love that about it. Danessa really killed it. Listen, Danessa's releases this year, can't nobody touch her. Can't nobody touch Danessa's releases. The yummy blushes, don't get me started with those. You know how I feel about those. And then we got the blurring balm powder didn't come out this year, but the blushes was really a game changer. And now this, yeah, keep it up, Danessa. Keep talking about something that really really shut me up real quick because this was a product that I never used before. Like, I don't usually use under eye brighteners. I tend to stick with concealer for that. But I saw that e.l.f. came out with this putty eye brightener and I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try, okay? $6. If I don't like it, it's not gonna hurt. But do I like it? No, I love it. I have been using this to add brightness under the eyes since I purchased this. I have mine in the shade Deep Rich, and this was a product I was a little bit nervous if it was going to work with concealers or if it was gonna crease more or whatever, but I have found that this does not alter my concealers or powders or anything like that. I have it on right now, and it's just great. Like, it literally is perfect. It also kind of has like a little bit of a glow to it, but once you set the makeup and put your concealer on, you know, you don't really have that glow anymore, but it is hydrating, but it's just great. I love this product. I didn't think that I would, but really, this has been amazing. I just use my finger to tap a little bit under the eyes. You know, it gives me that brightness under there. And paired with the concealers, it's just been perfect. Now, speaking of concealers, the concealer that I have been loving is from Mented. This is the Mented Full-Time Brightening Concealer, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this. Mented is a Black-owned brand, and I feel like they're so underrated. They are sold at Ulta. They are online at Ulta as well, but this is one of their new releases this year. I have my concealer in the shade CEO. This is like a medium to full coverage concealer, but it kind of has like a radiance to it, which is so weird because I don't like radiant concealers, but it doesn't look textured or emphasize anything. I also feel like it's hydrating to say that it is a full coverage type of concealer. It's just so beautiful. It goes beautifully with the skin tints, full coverage foundations, everything about it. Highly recommend checking this out, and it's inexpensive too, so listen. You want to support a Black-owned brand? Definitely check out Mented. Ami Collet. It's at Sephora, very inexpensive to say that it's at Sephora, and it's also another Black-owned brand. But when I tell you this setting powder is so smoothing, and it, like, literally, I'm wearing it right now, and when I tell you this is one of my favorite setting powders. I mean, it isn't a favorites video, but when I tell you this and the Dominique Cosmetics powders are the only two loose powders that I use. They're both talc-free, and they're this good. That's really hard to come by, so I'm telling you, if you're looking for a good talc-free setting powder, definitely check this one out. This one's in the shade Translucent. I also have like a banana kind of shade. There are 3 shades. I would love to see a pink powder from them. Like, I would not be mad about a pink powder from them because I would buy it. I would totally buy it. I already told my mom I'm buying her this setting powder because she's in the market for a new setting powder as well because she's trying to get into makeup. She always just wants me to do her makeup, which is fine. I don't mind it, but I live in a completely different state than her, so there's times where she's going to events and I have to walk her through things, but she doesn't have products. Like, she literally, the last time she was going to a wedding and she put on concealer and she thought she was done, and I said, Mom, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where's the powder? She didn't have a setting powder, y'all. So it's up to her daughter to get her what she needs, right? So I'm on a mission. I'm creating her the perfect drugstore starter kit, but I am going to get her this powder. It's not drugstore, but it's good. Once again, you guys know that I can literally sit up here and talk about blush all day long, but I'm not going to do it. I have to talk about this blush again. This is the Make Beauty blush in the shade Fuchsia Flush. I'm wearing it on the cheeks today with another blush, which I'm going to talk about next. But when I tell you, this looks like skin. So pretty. I don't know how they've made a powder blush look like skin, but they truly, truly have. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at that. And it's so pretty on deeper complexions. You literally can like build it up if you want to. But I like to use this blush on its own because it looks beautiful on its own. But also on top of, you know, cream blushes to set it. But highly recommend checking out Make Beauty because they have a lot of blushes in the line. I think there's 10. And I have like maybe 6 out of the 10. They're beautiful. I love them. Then the other blush that I've really, really been loving, and it's so beautiful. Like, the littlest amount will do you good. It is the Juvia's Place Liquid Blush in the shade Barbie Rose. I have it on right now, but I am going to swatch it for you guys because when I tell you, it's so beautiful. It's so stunning. And you don't even need a lot of this. Juvia's Place definitely killed it with these blushes. And I do have a full video with swatches and like application of these blushes if you want to check them out. But I've really been loving the shade Barbie Rose. Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasam Sunset. This I'm so happy that I picked up. Look at this. I am not a liquid highlighter kind of girl, but the shade of this is absolutely stunning, and I love how easy this blends into the skin. I hope she comes out with more shades, more deeper shades for deeper complexions. Another blush favorite have been these from Mora Beauty. These are like $7, and we love an affordable blush. These honestly remind me of like the Juvia's Place blushes, but this shade has been my favorite. It's called I Love You, but it's so pretty. Have a radiant finish and a matte finish. This one is stunning. And then the other shade that I've been loving is called Biggest Fan. Such a pretty pink. You guys know I love my pinks. This one kind of looks like the Juvia's Place, except it has a little bit less pigment. Yes, it is still pigmented, but there is like less pigment to these. But I absolutely love these. They're so good. First one has been the Fenty Beauty Riri Gloss. This I feel like Riri made specifically for me. It is such a beautiful, beautiful mauve-y pink shade. And of course, look at that. Stunning. She made this for me. This with the brown lip liner, sign me up. This gloss from Give Beauty, absolutely love it. I think these glosses from Give are so underrated. They smell like Pomeranian candy, which I love, but I love this shade. It's so unique. I don't have any other shade like this in my collection. This is in the shade All My Love, and whenever I do my everyday makeup look, I pop this on. Oh, that kind of looks like Riri. I promise you, they're not the same. Wow, this gloss is making a liar out of me. Okay, listen, I don't have any other shades like this in my collection. It looks kind of similar to Riri, but I promise it's not. Like, it's not, but it's beautiful. This is not a shade I would have normally picked out, but I love it. And this is a thicker gloss formula, so it lasts a lot longer on the lips. I've been loving these as well. These are the newly reformulated ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lips. Love these. I'm wearing the clear on my lips right now. Actually, let me apply some of these. This is definitely one of the best reformulations ColourPop has ever done. The way that this makes the lips glossy. Like, are you joking? If you're curious about the like lip color I'm wearing, just got this today. These are the Maybelline vinyl lipsticks in the shade Captivated. That's what I'm wearing on my lips. I've never tried this before, so I got it today and I was like, let me buy it. Because you know, like Ulta has like their lippy sale going on. So I was like, let me get it. It's like a nude. I love it. It is sticky though. Is it supposed to be sticky? Let me know if you know. All right, let's move on to eye products, and then we'll get into a little bit of body care. This was in my drawer like a couple weeks ago, and I pulled it out because I ran out of my Benefit Bad Girl Bang. And when I tell you, I cannot believe that this was in my drawer and not being used. But it is the Rare Beauty Mascara. Like, I don't have that much lash. But if a random employee at Best Buy is helping me find a wire and he compliments my lashes of all things, and I wasn't wearing lashes, but he compliments my lashes like, wow, I like your lashes. And I'm like, thank you. All I was wearing was this. This will be a repurchase for me. Now, these next two products are brushes, and I don't usually talk about brushes often, but when they're a game changer for me, I gotta talk about it. The first one is this right here. This is the BK Beauty X Angela Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. Now, I don't even know where my sponges are. I literally reach for this every time I do my concealer because I feel like it just gives me the fullest coverage I can get. Using this and then using a sponge, I see that the sponge soaks up a lot more product, and with this I really can like get in there, be precise, and yes, it takes a lot longer to blend out, but the overall finish of it is amazing. Right here is the other brush. It's from Patrick Ta. This is the nose contour brush. Basically, you have this one side where you can just like do your little nose contour here and then use the fluffy side to blend it out. And when I tell you, this makes nose contouring so easy. I used to struggle with nose contouring. This has been a game changer for me. I absolutely love it. Eyeshadow palettes. I'm not going to spend too much time on these, but we're just going to go through my favorites. Glamlite X Rick and Morty palette. Stunning. This is my favorite Glamlite palette. Tones are so bright, but the attention to detail with this collection is insane. And then I've also been loving this. By the way, the Glamlite X Rick and Morty palette is what I'm wearing on my eyes. And then the multi-chrome you see all on the lids is this palette, which is from Blend Bunny. It's the Trove multi-chrome palette. This is everything, okay? This is everything. I'm gonna swatch these for you guys, all four, because you need to see. You need to see what I see, okay? Look at, are you joking? Look at the shift. Like, what? This is an expensive palette, absolutely, but the way that this performs is worth every single penny. Like, what? I don't know if you guys can see the full shift. It's so hard to show it on camera. Like, maybe not. Can you? It's kind of hard to see. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Stunning. 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 They are so buttery. They don't feel like regular shimmer metallic swatches. They are just butter. Literal butter with pigment. And then the last palette I've been loving is the Blend Bunny Lure palette. I have been living my mermaid fantasy with this palette. It's so stunning. The shimmers in here are really beautiful, but I've really been using the mattes heavy, not so much the shimmers. I love the tones that is in this palette. They're so beautiful. Like, look at this. So pretty. Now let's move into some like body hair type products. I know this video is long, but let me tell you, I had to make up for June. I have one hair product in this video, and this is from Bedhead. This is basically a deep waver. So I've posted a couple videos with this style in my hair, and I love what it does. It just adds those really pretty beach wavy kind of vibe, and you can get this at Ulta. It's literally always on sale for like 30 something dollars, and I love it. It's big, so like you can get a lot of hair in there. I'm consuming, but it's big enough to you can get a lot of hair in there. Two products from Tree Hut. The first one is their newest scent. I think this is a Target exclusive. And I actually went to Target today and got the body scrub finally, because when I got this one, they didn't have it. So I was like, I need this. Now, if you love to feel relaxed and you like lavender, this is gonna be perfect. It doesn't smell just like lavender. It has like other stuff in it, but like you can smell the lavender and it makes you relax. But every time I get out the shower, I rub this all over my body and I'm good to go. I love it. And now when I'm in the shower, I have been obsessed with the Ocean Glow scent. This just smells fresh. Like, it just smells really fresh. Like, I've tapped into this. I don't want to spill it, but look at that. It just looks so good. I love it. Now, it does advertise as like hydrating, but isn't all body scrubs kind of hydrating in a way? I don't really feel like specific hydrating benefits from this. But something I've noticed about myself is that I love the glow line. Like, I love the Tropic Glow that's like a dupe for Sol de Janeiro. And I love both of these glows. So whatever they're doing with this glow line, I love it. Last two products I have in my favorites this month are the two fragrances I have just been alternating between. The first one is the Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar fragrance. This is my everyday fragrance. Every day when I just want to smell good and just fresh, I pop this on. It smells delicious. I love, you know, sugary, like sweet scents. So no surprise that I love this one, but if you're ever in Sephora, please smell it and let me know what you think. Last scent is this from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Bikini Season Fragrance Spray. They make all of their best scents limited edition. Like, why? Some Sephora still have it in store, but like, why? I need another one, okay? I've had to slow down on this because I need it to last me another summer. Hopefully I can like slow down using this and just save it for next summer, but we'll see. Hopefully they come out with something similar and just name it something different. I wouldn't be mad at that because I really love that scent. It's very fruity. It has sunlit orchid and guava nectar. But that is it for my current favorite products for the month of July. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you've been loving any of these products, and I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.